with a down block and a punch. So in the Bunkai for it, what I do with my school is I try to take everything based on self-defense. And so when I teach a beginner, a brand new person, I'm going to borrow one of y'all. So somebody come up here. I know you want to have fun, so jump up here. So someone's going to stand here, and generally what we tell them is, okay, this gentleman's coming in and he's throwing a punch. And so as I'm here, and he's throwing his punch at me, I'm stepping and I'm blocking. This is just the basics. I'm blocking, I'm going to step forward, and I'm going to punch. Okay? We've all seen this as a basic, right? As they grow and they progress, we're going to stay with the same basic so that we're teaching something a little bit more. And as we teach something a little more, what we teach is to move, shifting the body weight to this foot. As the guy comes in, the chamber, and you see what's happening, and you can't hit me from there. So you got to be somewhere where you can actually hit me. So I'm going to shift my body weight. I'm going to step into a forward leaning step position here. And as I'm blocking this arm down, I'm driving it down. I'm shifting into it here. And as I block, I'm going to grab it. So now as I step inside here, notice what the knee is doing to his knee. And as I'm punching, I'm chambering here. And I'm pulling him in. Now, you okay? Yeah. You hop up. It was nice and smooth, right? So as I go from here, let's say I leave him standing here. Once I hit, his hand's coming up to his collar. As it comes up to his collar and I'm in my forward leaning, I'm just going to draw into a back stance here. As I draw into my back stance and I step, what position am I in? I'm going to a throw. You all see that, right? As I step into the next posture. Okay? So that's the basics. When I get someone up to brown belt and into the black belt, the guy comes up, we'll do this, come from behind me. Just grab me around behind. So I'm starting out in my race. So he comes up and he grabs the hold. As he grabs the hold, I'm shifting. Notice the hand chambers are the same. So I'm going to come up, I'm going to be nice, I'm going to get a hold of him, I'm going to step back. See where you're going? And so as I step and I turn to down block, he's going to end up coming around as I'm doing this. And so I'm going to hold on to him, and even though my groin is exposed, I'm holding on to his wrist. When I step, bam, and I twist, and I'm going to punch here. I'm going to turn around and deal with the next guy. So even though I'm stepping over him, I'm hitting him with my foot as I'm stepping over. Okay. And what we do is we just try to build upon the motions. Okay. Regardless of how it's done. If I take it from him standing here to the side, and he comes in with a choke here, then it's still the same motion. I'm in my ready stance here. So this hand's coming up, right? So this hand comes up, and I shift my body weight, and I grab a hold of it. I can grab a finger, anything I want. I only have to have one. Because when I step back here, right, you won't feel it, right? I'm only going to fingers all over. But I'm going to come down this way. Here. And this hand is down here, so you can grab part of it and pull it in. Here. Because this is what I'm doing with the block. So now I'm going to step in here. You're already following. I'm going to let go of you, so I don't want to hurt you, but I'm going to punch this way, which is going to send him.
So I'm already going that way.
You're already going that way because I walk. And what I try to tell my students is, you're only limited by your own imagination. So all you're doing is you're turning and you're down blocking, and you're stepping and you're punching. But it makes no difference in how he gets a hold of you.
So now you're looking at the one you say now is really a block and a punch.
Right, because now it's a throw or something different.
A lot of hidden techniques.
There's a lot of different things that are going on. And you can stay soft and flow with it. If I want to make it more of an Aikido type class and teach my students to be really soft, I think I can handle time. As I stay soft and relaxed here, now stand in front of me. I'll let you show me this time, that's all it's fun. So he reaches up and he grabs me here. So I just want to stay soft. So remember my chambers go here, right? Normally when I'm positioned here and I'm going to stay soft. And as I stay soft, notice what I'm doing with my hand. And so I'm going to step and I'm staying soft. You can already see he's off balance, but I'm very soft there. I mean, I'm not jerking you hard or anything, right? And so, now look, this hand is going to go up and over, and this hand's going to go here. So he's going to flip that way, so I'm not going to do that to him. But I go here, nice and easy. And so as I step nice and soft here, it's just flipping his body in that position. It looks like a punch. It looks like a punch, but actually it was a throw because I had him in this position. So as I move here, I'm on the outside. I'm bringing this down. This hand's catching. And this is my block, and I'm putting into this position. There you go, because I don't want to hurt you. So basically, that's the throw. And then I'm going to turn around and be nice and soft. The next time, how much
Now, what I'm going to show you is a little bit more into we'll probably feature again, or you might want to throw your ass more. I'll get it out. One of the other things you have to say, I'm thinking is, some shows you might see this stack as you go into turn. And I got away from that. I was maybe walking with my.
Yeah, that's a transistor.
Yeah. But with this, what he's talking about is stacking his arms. When you stack your arms, you learn what? If I step and my timing is off, look how I'm still protecting my body. See that? So if say you're going to punch me in the gut or kick me, now when I come in, let's say if I'm here, look, I'm still protecting before I ever throw that block. Because what I'm doing is I'm protecting my body. See that? When I go into any direction, I'm protected before I ever make contact. And I want to stay never to the point of the actual point of contact. Oh, that next one was about too. I was getting to that. They're not used to that one, but the saying, one that you didn't show on is that in your version, when he's blocking, this could be a wrist grab, right? You have the wrist. And then I pull back, snap him, pull his hand up here, see that? When I pull back, it's pretty good. Now look where his face is. Hold the version. Alright. Now I'm going to back up and shoot. Okay, let's do this. Different version. Just make it over standing guards. If the old version, I'll do the old version first. First you grab them all, right? Pull back. Right. Now, say he goes, I want back to first lesson. Let's say he goes that front kick in. Block. Sets it down, alright? Catch the guards up. That's it. Alright.
Go ahead, go back where you were.
So he goes that kick, right? So which guards? Yeah. And now, instead of the basic block and then grabbing your wrist, I'm not waiting on it. As soon as you block, I know the kick before it's supposed to. See that piece right there? When I hit it, pull for it, pull for it. When I do it, come in. Bam. Then through. From here, move back and front stance. Here comes my reverse punch. All the way through. Now I'm ready to go down my eye.
When we turn around and we go to this position here where we're executing a down block here, and then we immediately come back up and see the scan, goes immediately to the scan to the face, and coming down the front. Okay. The reason, well, really, but basically, it never makes sense to leave a hand back and try to, block and do something here with the scan.
So you changed the tune.
Yeah, so you change it because it's not a natural motion.
That's the purpose of that transitional movement we're talking about.
Right.
You're showing that you're protecting this area, which you naturally would normally do, but it's like you do it automatically. Like the Wado, they want you to show that.
Yeah, there's a guard. Protect in there.
Protect your muscle, your elbow, protect your aware that when you're changing direction, you must be aware like something coming from that direction.
That's why I like to go ahead and just turn it into a natural position.
Yeah, that's what we do from basketball. I don't do that. I don't show it.
So everybody.
So if I have a volunteer that wants to come up and come on back up. Sure you want to. Okay, so when we're over here and we punch and we turn around here and we're doing this first block, okay? Obviously it's coming into a down block position here, and so the way I train my guys in motion, stay there for a second. The way we train our guys in motion is that Kata is kind of a tempo, time, momentum movement, okay? So if I'm going to step here and I'm going to do more than one movement, that's not going to go 1, 2. It's going to go here, really fast. Because it's only actually one movement, and so I've got to do 2 techniques in one movement. So it's at half time.
I've had students ask me about that, and I said, yeah, but I've done one step. But you done 2 techniques. I said, yeah, but I still count as one.
Right. It's all one. Okay. So, well, I'm going to have you kick, but what I want to have you do is, you're just going to kick, and I'm not going to really do this to you because I don't want to hurt you. So, you're going to throw a kick, and then you're just going to put your foot on the ground, and I'll explain the rest. Okay. So as he comes in, and I'm doing this block here, this scan is here. This is kind of how mean I get. I come down, and I'll go ahead and step back to do your kick. So as I'm turning here and I'm doing this block, yeah, you're going to kick. I'm going to go here, and I'm taking it. I'm taking his leg up and over. Okay? So it's real quick. So when I turn and I come in here, and you can see even a soft application here, if I come in and I grab him, I'm going to pull his leg coming this way. Now I'm going to let go because I don't want you to fall. But as soon as I have that leg, as soon as I grab that leg and I'm swinging it in front of me, I'm pulling him this way and just rotating over. So it's all his leg.
I know, I got to pay. I won't go to it.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
They say that he's going to kick it, right? You'll do it?
Right, you're going into the hook.
As soon as I block it, and you have to be fast to do this. So when I go block, come around. Sorry. Look, he's wide open for me to do it.
Yeah, they won't do it. So, right. And so it's actually, it's that type of mentality that we have. Because what we're trying to do is, the basic student will all say block, grab the wrist, pull them in, get a hold of them, come over, do a hammer fist strike. But in our art, we don't do hardly any hammer fist strikes. We have it listed as a technique because it was put in there back in the 70s. But we don't use hammer fist strikes in the sense of actually fighting someone. To us, a hammer fist strike is if I have a hold of this young man's leg and I take his leg up in the air and I'm circling it around, it's completion of the circle of movement. Follow what I'm saying? If I'm going to bring my hand over and actually doing kind of like hammer fist strike, it's not, this is boy, that's pretty form, to do this. But if I was really fighting him, my hand would come in and I would grab him into his collarbone and press down. Okay. So we change it up into whatever, whatever it is that we're going to do. Because typically, taking someone and doing this and coming down and face and bam, like this, I don't have to make them really mad.
Wrong door is called like a half moon spear.
Right. And I don't want to make him mad. I want to take him out. And the best way to take people out is not let them know what you're going to do next. So I might blind him, drag my fingers down his eyes to blind him, and then hold on to him. But with the completion of this move, and I don't want to take you out too much, so here's what I'm going to do. I want you to hold me here with your other hand. So leave your leg there, and then when I grab it, I'm going to pick it up, but hold on. As I come in and I block and I get a hold of his leg because I blocked it, I'm just going to grab the pants. And as I slide back and come over towards him, see where you're going? You're going down. Look where he's open. So my step is here. Right through the groin. Bam, here. And then I'm going to turn around. To the next one.
I think I'm starting to see light bulbs going on everybody. You're seeing these techniques that they've been doing for years, and you're saying, oh, I see different applications.